Well, it is the mouse coming back at you again. Today I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm actually going to be making, or start making, some EAS content. So hopefully you guys enjoy the EAS content. I'm not that good at making EAS content, but I'm good at pasting voice recordings in after the EAS tones, because usually I'll put a 30-second wait time for me to go ahead and pause the audio and then turn on an EAS tone and then resume the audio back again. So, yeah, hopefully everybody will like it. Hopefully my friends will like it. The EAS system is nothing to be messed with. If you transmit EAS tones over any radio, TV, or any other broadcasting station, you're liable to cause lots of panic. So don't do it. Please don't. This is only for entertainment purposes. This is not to be used on the air. The station we're going to be testing, or the station that we're going to be doing, this is Baby Monitor Weather Radio Station KBB 85. So here we go. I think that we potentially do have a code brown situation moving in. Jimmy, stop it. So, enjoy the EAS. You're listening to the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network, station KBB 85, on WATC Radio and WGBR AM/FM. You're listening to WATC 620 AM and WATC FM 93.4. The current time is 8:36 a.m. here at the Baby Monitor Weather Radio headquarters. I think we're going to start off our day with a couple songs from TG World TV. In this case, we're going to play a couple of his songs. We do have an emergency alert system coming in, so we are going to wait to give you that, because on radar, the code brown is only a couple miles away, and it's a slow-traveling code brown. Our top story today: Hurricane Mousepoop is moving through at a speed of up to 25 miles per hour. This storm is expected to affect the Wilshire Island area, as well as some other areas, including Briefland and Fart Island. This storm is expected to produce what could be really large tornadoes and potentially dangerous, if not very stinky, tornadoes here in this area. You're listening to KVBA TV, and you're also listening to the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network on station KBB 85, and you're listening to WGBR AM/FM and WATC AM FM. The current time is 8:39 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here is your baby monitor weather radio forecast for today. Expect mostly sunny skies with bad conditions for flying high chairs. This means that any flying high chair pilots do need to go ahead and take caution and not fly today, as this is about to be a potentially big storm that's moving through the area. We will now give you the information about the emergency alert system. Please stand by. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Wheelchair Island Police Department. A poop storm on radar has been reported traveling towards the Wheelchair Island area. It is a Category 5 poo storm, and it is expected to do some very serious damage to the area. For your protection, move into an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, evacuate the area or get to a shelter as quickly as possible. The Wheelchair Island government has issued a voluntary evacuation for the following zones: A10, C10, D10, E10, B8, C12. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast, baby monitor, cable, satellite, and telephone stations shall transmit this message. During this emergency, most baby monitor stations will be on the air providing information to the public in assigned areas. This is KBB 85. We will continue to serve the Wheelchair Island area. If you are not in this local area, please tune to a station covering your local area and providing news for your local area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone lines need to be kept open for emergency use only. If you are not in an emergency and you are using the telephone, you may be endangering somebody that needs it. Alright, everybody, well, that you just heard was a poo storm warning. So we are looking at a potential code brown moving into the area, so we are going to continue to stay on the air, but for right now we're actually going to play some music for you guys until the EAS comes back again, and then we are expected to be interrupted by the emergency alert system at any time. So, here we go. The first song we're actually going to play today is Find You by TG World TV.
Yeah. Listen. There's somebody out there. Let me know. Girl, I can't wait till I find you. Girl, I can't wait till I find you. Keep you list up in designer. Hey, you list up in designer. Why I'm out here stuck in commas? Why I'm out here stuck in commas? You could be my baby mama. You could be my baby mama. Girl, I can't wait till I find you. Girl, I can't wait till I find you. Keep you list up in designer. Keep you list up in designer. While I'm out here stuck in commas. While I'm out here stuck in commas. You could be my baby mama. You could be my baby mama.
Mama, I ain't with the drama. I'm just tryna work it, girl. I ain't tryna fight you. I can be the lion, girl. You can be the tiger. I'm tryna take it down, just like you the ice. Sending hot emojis with the hot eyes. Girl, I love you. Say you so nice. You gon' be mine. I ain't gotta lie. It's the good time, and then it's real life. It's what it is. You can be my shawty. I give you my all. I give you the glory. I make you my all. I give you some parties. Anybody play, I'm gon' go retarded. I'm tryna meet your mama. I'm tryna meet your daddy. I'm tryna meet your brother and your sister if you haven't. Yeah. That's what I'm tryna do. You know what I'm on, so you better not pay while what I'm on.
Girl, I can't wait till I find you.
Girl, I can't wait till I find you.
You list up in designer.
List up in designer.
Why I'm out here stuck in commas?
I just stuck in commas.
Girl, you could be my baby mama. Girl, I can't wait till I find you.
Girl, I can't wait till I find you.
You list up in designer. Why I'm out here stuck in commas? You could be my baby mama. Listen, I keep you list up in designer. Keep you looking good. You say that you always my rider. Put that on the hood. For you, I'm gon' cut off Brianna. And my bro cut off her sister. It ain't no other girls that's like you. No, it's not. Oh no. I know that they mad because they just tryna be one of us. Yeah, girl, I know you not no go around. So you know that you get all my love and loyalty. Girl, I wanna know what's happening with you. You say you want me. It's makes you don't leave. You is my shorty. You know that it's movement and it's TT. You know it's whitey, but they won't try me. Don't think you with somebody. Don't think you with somebody. Cause I'm not tryna get feelings involved. Not tryna get feelings involved. No, I don't trust nobody. No, I don't trust nobody. But if you rockin' with me, you know we bond. Girl, I can't wait till I find you. Girl, I can't wait till I find you. Keep you list up in designer. Keep you list up in designer. Why I'm at you stacking commas? Why I'm at you stacking commas? You could be my baby mama. You could be my baby girl. Girl, I can't wait till I find you. Keep you list up in designer. Why I'm at you stacking commas? You could be my baby mama. Yeah. Till I find you. Can't wait till I find you. Why I'm at you stacking commas? Keep you list up in designer. Yeah, yeah. Squad.
Okay, that was Find You by TG World TV. This is the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network, station KBB 85, broadcasting on temporary equipment. As of right now, most of the infrastructure when Hurricane Turd Bucket moved through the Wheelchair Island area was damaged severely. Most of that infrastructure, except for radio systems and VoIP systems, the radio systems and the VoIP systems, although the radio system was affected a little bit, it was not damaged beyond repair. So Just a few minor repairs of the radio system could get it working again. The VoIP system, on the other hand, has not been affected, and internet is still on in the Wheelchair Island area. As of right now, the VoIP systems are ran underground, so as to avoid them getting damaged. The next song is called Girl by TG World TV on the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network, station KBB 85.
Yeah, it's the movement. Check this. YT in the building. Yeah, I'm up now. Shorty was hiding. I like the way you walking, and I'm loving how you swaggin'. Say you wanna be with me, well I can make it happen. Treat that thing like groceries. I'm hoping I can bag it. Girl, I love the way you looking at me. Say you want some action, we gon' see. Girl, you know you good riding with me. You know I got you as long as you got me. You know I got you. Can't nobody treat you like I can. Me and you stay stacking bands. Only girl who will take that chance. Wanna leave for no one man. Girl, I hope that you always see her. Don't let no woman in your ear. Don't let nobody stand no drama. Me and you know we sincere. And I promise I won't disappear. No, I'm forever. Yeah, I'm like, girl, what's happening with you? You know ain't nobody better than you. You know I'm tryna have you. Real talk, I really want you. And you know I need you. And you know that I ain't gonna pass you. I don't see nothing better. Me and you, we still together. You know that you my forever. They try you, I'ma up that Beretta. Girl, I hope you stay by my side. Me and you forever gon' ride. You held me down through all of the lies. You know me and you on top. Yeah, she say she love you when I drop that top. Blowin' money, you know we can't stop. I'm forever gon' chase this squad. Try me and catch that red guy. Yeah, listen. TG. Like Cali said, we the best.
Roland.
Take off. Turn up. It's lit. We next. Squad. We up now. 725. Girl, I hope you stay by my side. Me and you forever gon' ride. Yeah, she held me down through all of the lies. Me and you forever on top. Yeah, she said she love you when I drop that top. Blowin' money, you know we can't stop. Yeah, I'm forever gon' chase this squad. Try me and catch that red guy.
well, that was TG World TV with Girl here on the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network. We are expected to be interrupted by another emergency alert system here in just a minute. Your number one news and weather authority, and your number one party music source. We are going to be getting interrupted by the EAS. We're going to be getting interrupted by the EAS eventually, so please stand by for the message. Evacuation immediate. Evacuation immediate. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Wheelchair Island Police Department. Everybody in Briefland needs to be evacuated immediately. Hurricane Mouse Poo is moving into the area. You need to evacuate immediately. Get all goods, supplies, including a battery-powered radio, an amateur radio if you have one, and even a pair of walkie-talkies if you have any. A flashlight and personal items may also be recommended. This evacuation is for your safety. In the Wheelchair Island area, the following area needs to be evacuated. Briefland. Repeating, evacuation immediate. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Wheelchair Island Police Department in cooperation with the Wheelchair Island federal government. An evacuation warning has been issued for the following area, Briefland. This is not a test. Okay, we are back here on the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network. Station KBB 85. As you just heard, we do have an evacuation immediate for the Brief Land area, so anybody in that area needs to have been evacuated. The safe zones are the Wheelchair Island mainland, and that's really the only safe zone there is right now is the Wheelchair Island mainland, or you can evacuate into Canada. I think we're going to be getting another message soon, I don't know. But until then, we are going to play some music. We are going to play some music, some more music by TG World TV. And the song that we're going to play is going to be called My Brothers by TG World TV.
Hey, let's get it. This for my brothers, hey, for my brothers. Say this my brothers, for my brothers. Listen, say I ride with my brothers, cause they my bro. They got my back, I got they back, cause it's my brothers. Cause they my bro. They want to stuff that we can stuff, cause they my brothers. Cause they my bro. They about that, then I'm about that, cause they my brothers. Cause they my forever, my brothers. I ride with my brothers, they my bro. They got my back, I got they back, cause they my brothers. They my bro. They want to stuff that we can stuff, cause that's my brothers. They my bro. If they got that, then I'm about that, cause that's my brothers. They my forever, my brothers. I ride with my brothers. You know I got you whenever you is in trouble. One call away, you take your girl cause we're talking, you know we don't love her. We from the same place, but a different struggle. Shout out the moment, you know we gon' stack some money. I mean, I'm getting to that bag, I'm chasing money. And you know I do not have to brag about nothing. Never did. But just know that I got it for me and my brothers. No, I did. Homie, you never catch me sleeping with my brothers. You never will. And shout out Elijah and Christian, they my brothers. Shout out both. You know I don't play about this, and all my brothers. Don't even do that. We start through your hood, then you witness and my brothers. Homie, you know I know they gon' ride about me. I know they gon' stop about me. And I know that you see weak. You not gon' step, but we'll see. And you know that it's TG, and they cannot be YT. I heard that they witnessing my swag, but my swag is not free. I ride with my brothers. They got my back, I got their back, cause that's my brothers. Yeah, yeah. They wanna scuff that we can scuff, cause that's my brothers. Cause they my bro. They about that, then I'm about that, cause they my brothers. Cause they my bro. I ride with my brothers. They got my back, I got their back, cause that's my brothers. They wanna scuff that we can scuff, cause that's my brothers. They my bro. They about that, then I'm about that, cause that's my brothers. better not bring a knife to a gunfight. This is the life for my bros. I'm here tonight, we young go more. And you know I'm gon' show. If they ain't gon' ride, you should know. Hey, but I don't really care what they talking about. All that dissing, boy, you better walk it out. You already know you will get charged out. All that stuff, bro, you might just want some clout. Listen, and you know that we is stepping. All that talking reckless, boy, that get you stressed quick. So you better watch what you say, cause I ain't playing. You know, I'm the man, Indiana, my land. Let's get it. For my brothers, for my brothers. They got my back, I got their back, that's my brothers. That's my brothers. They got nothing about that, girl, that's my brothers. That's my brothers. They want to scrap, then we can scrap, cause that's my brothers. That's my brothers. For my brothers, I ride for my brothers. They my brothers. They got my back, I got their back, that's my brothers. That's my brothers. They want to scrap, then we can scrap, cause that's my brothers. That's my brothers. If they about that, then I'm about that, cause that's my brothers. That's my brothers. My brothers. Hey, cause that's my brothers. For my brothers. Hey, yeah. Let's get it. Hey, I'm a side. Hey, forever my brothers.
Okay, that was TG World TV with my brothers. We do expect that we are going to get hit with another message. Possibly even a severe thunderstorm warning for the Wheelchair Island mainland. Please stand by for the emergency. Yes, it is a severe thunderstorm warning for the Wheelchair Island mainland. Please stand by. The National Weather Service in Briefland has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the following area: Wheelchair Island mainland. This warning was issued because a severe thunderstorm bridging off of Hurricane Mousepoo was moving into the Wheelchair Island mainland at about 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards may include, but are not limited to, isolated tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the warned area. While severe weather is not imminent at this time, persons should still remain alert in case a tornado warning is issued for parts of the Wheelchair Island mainland. Repeating, the National Weather Service in Briefland has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the following areas: Wheelchair Island mainland. Okay, as you just heard, we do, in fact, have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for the Wheelchair Island mainland area. I believe that this is all Hurricane Mouse Poo is going to produce. This is all. I believe that this is all it's going to produce in this area, but we do know that we are expecting some potential tornadoes with this thunderstorm. I think there is a funnel on the radar, folks. We might be in for a tornado warning. We might be in for a tornado warning here in just a minute. And it's looking like we are right now. Please stand by for the emergency alert. The National Weather Service in Briefland has issued a tornado warning for the following area: Wheelchair Island Mainland East Sector, Wheelchair Island Mainland West Sector, and Wheelchair Island Mainland South Sector, with a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 9:35 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 8:57 or 8:56 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a line of strong thunderstorms moving from the Wheelchair Island Mainland East Sector to the Wheelchair Island Mainland South Sector at about 90 miles per hour. The tornado was spotted in the Wheelchair Island Mainland East Sector, moving west at about 17 miles per hour. Expected hazards may include, but are not limited to, tornado, flying debris, and damaging winds. Even downed power lines, leaking gas lines, and flooding may become a hazard. Other potential hazards may include, but are not limited to, expected hazards may include, but are not limited to, the potential for fire, due to the natural gas lines coming into contact with downed power lines, telephone outage, as well as the potential for there to be a wireless outage if it is severe enough. Luckily, the tornadoes have not taken out wireless access, so the wireless access is not going to be a problem, but phone lines are going to be out. For your protection, move into an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. If you see any fire, try to put it out or call your local Wheelchair Island Fire Department for the sector that you're in. If you're in the main sector, if you're in the east sector, call the Wheelchair Island East Sector Fire Department. If you're in the south sector, call the Wheelchair Island South Sector Fire Department. Remember, telephone lines may be out, so your calls might not be able to be answered in time. If this is the case, try putting it out yourself using what water supply you do have. If there is a broken water main, use that to put out the fire if there's any fire near your area. If your safe haven does catch fire, remember to evacuate everybody and to get them out of there as quickly as possible. Repeating, the National Weather Service in Briefland has issued a tornado warning for the following areas: Wheelchair Island East Sector, Wheelchair Island West Sector, and Wheelchair Island South Sector, with the western part of the Wheelchair Island West Sector affected. Alright, anyhow, we are back again. Oh, do you see that? Oh, there's the... Guys, there is the... No, don't go that direction. No, don't go that direction. No! Stay there. We might be getting another update from the emergency alert system here in just a minute, to warn you about the... Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's taking that tornado that's moving through the Wheelchair Island East Sector and the Wheelchair Island West and South sectors is taking out power lines. So if you are able to evacuate from the tornado zone, the Wheelchair Island North Sector, mainland North Sector, is the best place to go. North and Northwest and Northeast sectors, that is the best place to go in the event of the situation. So is the Southwest and Southeast sectors. And we may be having everybody evacuate from the south and southeast and from the southeast and west sectors of Wheelchair Island's mainland. And we're going to have them evacuate to the north, northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest sectors. Please stand by for evacuation immediate. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Wheelchair Island government. A tornado storm situation is expected to impact the east and west and south sectors of the Wheelchair Island mainland. For your protection, move into the north, northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest sectors of the Wheelchair Island mainland. Those are sectors that are labeled as safe zones as of right now. When you are there, authorities will instruct you on what you should do next. If you are in the Wheelchair Island East sector of the mainland, evacuate to either the north, northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest sectors, and listen to WATC 620 AM for more information on this emergency evacuation product. Repeating, the following message is being transmitted at the request of the Wheelchair Island government. A tornado event is expected to impact the Wheelchair Island mainland in parts, such as the parts affected list the east sector, west sector, south sector. This is an emergency evacuation message. All broadcast, cable systems, and television systems and phone systems shall transmit this message. This is KVBA TV. We will continue to stay on the air to provide information to the public in assigned areas. This is KVBA TV. We will continue to serve the Wheelchair Island mainland, west, southwest. We will continue to serve all areas of the Wheelchair Island mainland. If this is not your local area, tune to a station providing coverage for your local area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone lines must be kept open for emergency uses only. If this is not an emergency and you are on the telephone, you may be endangering somebody that needs it. Please stand by for returning to regular broadcasting after this emergency alert has been transmitted. This emergency alert will be retransmitted again in 15 minutes. Alright, we are sorry about the problem that had originated. A problem originated within our station, but we have successfully got our transmitter repaired again. That message will be retransmitted again in 15 minutes, depending on how bad the situation gets. But we hope that we have sent the message to you to acknowledge that and to get out of the Wheelchair Island mainland west, east, and south sectors of the area. So if you are in those sectors, you need to be going ahead and getting out of there and doing that as quickly as possible. As of right now, just listen to me. Don't listen to anything else in the background. Just listen to me. Don't listen to anything else in the background as of right now, because there is some interference going on with the transmitter. Please stand by. Alright, there we go. We are officially back on the air. We had a bit of interference getting into the transmitter. If you heard any background noise, don't listen to the background noise. There was just some interference getting into our transmitter, but we've installed interference filters as of right now. So, where was I? Yeah, that message will be transmitted in 1 minute, or not 1 minute, but 15 minutes, depending on if the situation gets worse. We do urge anyone that's received that message to evacuate the I believe it's the southeast and the south sector, the east sector, and the west sector need to be evacuated. So if you are in that area and you're evacuating out of there, keep going. Keep going. Make it to one of the listed safe sectors. We are going to list these here in just a minute. The west sector is not safe, the east sector is not safe, and the south sector is not safe. The only safe sectors there are southeast, southwest, northwest, northeast, and north sectors. Those are the only safe sectors. Briefland is not safe either. But it looks like the Hurricane Mousepoo has actually moved through the area, and it was a really fast-moving hurricane, so it has dissipated. So we are out of the code brown situation, but we are looking at the potential of having a code black situation, which could mean that we do have a tornado moving through. As of right now, the number of people that are out of the area is going up dramatically. As of right now, we're receiving word that all of the people are out of the west sector of Wheelchair Island, and they have evacuated to the north sector. All the people from the east sector are out of the east sector of Wheelchair Island and have evacuated to the southwest sector. All the people that are in the south sector have evacuated to the northeast and northwest and southeast sectors. So we're getting pretty good here. As of right now, no more EAS messages as of right now. The next song we're going to be playing for right now is called Commas by TG World TV.
For the commas.
For the commas.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. I'm back, y'all.
It's YT and Key.
Turn up.
They go.
Stacking up that money for the commas. Them bands though. Homie, you already know that I'm up. Yeah, I'm up. Try me if you want, gon' get that drama. Run up on me, you gon' need a doctor. Down, stacking up some money for the commas. Them bands though. Homie, you already know that I'm up. I am up. Try me on me, you gon' need a doctor. You is, bro. And you know that you don't want no drama. You don't want no drama. Get hit with the llama. Homie need a doctor. Homie know I got it. And you know I'm next to blow. But bro, I'm next to blow. If you want an issue, get it with that Taliban. Everybody know name, and everybody know who I am. And you know I can never change. No, homie, you know I've been. Yeah, it's Wati, a young trail, whatever you wanna call me. Boy, you can call me broke, homie. You know that we is ballin'. Homie, you don't want issues with me, homie. Do not try none. Everybody know, get on my store if you want partner. Everybody know the name. In the face, for me I cannot be no lame. Just in case, yeah. Stacking up some money for the commas. For the bands though, homie, you already know that I'm man, I am, bro. Try me if you want, gon' get the drama. When I'm wrong and you gon' need a doctor. Boom. Stacking up some money for the commas. For the bands though, homie, you already know that I'm man, I am, though. You don't want it, you get the drama. Try me, homie, get in with the drama. Yeah.
You don't want water, so my mama. What they tell them pull up on 1100. They said that they dumb, but I'm dumber. I got a Draco with a drum, so don't you run up. I be cuffing thoughts like Ferragamo. All these bands in my pants, that's them commas. I've been waiting patiently just for the come up. Niggas talking down on me, but get your funds up. Trail be the lightning, I'm the thunder. If you pull up with the strap, keep it on ya. Niggas fake talking, say they rich, get your funds up. All that light talking, I might pull up with the guns up. I'm still the coldest nigga when the sun up. Ay, yeah. Ay, yeah. YT, yeah, Key. Shout out Lil Ro, bro.
On the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network. Okay, that was Commas by TG World TV. It looks like the tornado that was moving through the area is starting to dissipate as of right now. It looks like the tornado that's moving through the east sector and west and south sectors is actually starting to dissipate on its own as of right now. We will issue an all-clear message for the Wiltshire Island mainland. Okay. We're linked. Our VoIP systems are still functioning for that area, but there's a little bit of damage to a couple radio towers in the area. We have about 50 towers covering an entire area, so we are pretty redundant on our radio communication systems. Okay, we are now going to be issuing an all-clear message for the Wheelchair Island mainland. All clear. All clear. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Wheelchair Island government. The tornado that has moved through the south, east, and west sectors of Wheelchair Island has dissipated. Everybody is safe to rebuild and return back to these sectors. However, allow for time for construction crews to clean up the damage and for building materials to be brought into the area for rebuilding of certain structures and even homes. Emergency shelters are being set up for people that have been left homeless as of right now. The Wheelchair Island Red Cross is setting up emergency shelters for people that have been left homeless and for amateur radio operators and for brief bag radio operators. We do thank you for your cooperation in this time of emergency. This is an all-clear message. Do not go into the brief land area. The hurricane is still in progress. This is an all-clear message for the Wheelchair Island mainland. Alright, as you've previously heard before, we did get the all-clear message issued. We did get the all-clear message. Let's check our time. The tornado warning, on the other hand, is still in effect until 9:30 a.m. And it's just about time for that to be expiring. But we will continue to stay on the air until the hurricane moves out of the brief land area. We are, sorry for the background noise, but we are actually dissipated of that tornado. There is still some rain in the area, so I think that's going to hamper rescue efforts as of right now, but most everybody has acknowledged the warning and has moved out of the area. I feel like we are going to go ahead and just a minute. Sorry for the squeaking. I had to get an equalizer knob reset. So I think we're back on the air again. We have an equalizer knob here at the studio that we had to return back into its position. because it got knocked out of position. There we go. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and, that hurricane is just starting to really move out. Oh, no, it's losing strength. Okay, it's losing strength, which is good. When it moves out, it's lost strength. And it's done. Alright, we're going to issue an all-clear message for the brief land area, and we're still going to stay on here covering the tornado warning until that is scheduled to expire. That is scheduled to expire at 9:30. So we have about 10 minutes until that tornado warning expires. We have about 10 minutes until that expires, but we are looking at the hurricane and it has disappeared. No sight of it, I think. But there's obviously, everything is now coated with brown, so like everything is now coated with dookie throughout the area, throughout the brief land area. So I guess we're going to have to allow time for construction crews to clean up that area. Luckily, everybody got out of there and into the Wheelchair Island North sector. So I think everybody is starting to return into the area according to our tower cam to assess the damage and to repair any damages that can be repaired right away or that have to be repaired right away. The radio and VoIP systems are still working as of right now, so I would fully expect that we have a good VoIP system. Alright, the time is 9:21 a.m. here at the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network, getting to be turning to 9:22 as of right now. And, squeaker, squeaker. Alright, anyhow, we're back after all that noise. Anyhow, we are actually going to go ahead. The time is 9:22 as of right now, so we are closely monitoring that, waiting to issue the all-clear message for the brief land area, because we're waiting for everybody to go ahead and be issuing that all-clear message. Or we're waiting for the authorities in that area to give us the clearance to go ahead and issue that. And it looks like they're coming in over the wires telling me that we have to issue that. Everything has been dissipated as of right now, but it looks like... Oh, they told me that we have to stay on the air for the remainder of the tornado warning expiry period. And that is scheduled to be expired at exactly 9:30 a.m. So the time is 9:23 or 9:24 a.m. now. So we are monitoring that really closely. And as of right now, we're looking at real time, so we are going to be issuing that all-clear message for the brief land area and the tornado warning expiry message for the area, for the Wheelchair Island West, East, and South sectors, because those were the only sectors that were affected by the tornado that had moved through. The hurricane looks to have moved through, but it's done some significant damage, not to the VoIP infrastructure and definitely not to the radio infrastructure, but actually all of the telephone infrastructure in that area is out. So I'm kind of lucky we waited to bring in emergency infrastructure for telephones. I'm actually fairly happy that we had waited to do that. So, alright, well, it looks like it is 9:26 a.m. here at the Baby Monitor Weather Radio headquarters. I just did that to check the time. So, it is 9:26 a.m. here at the Baby Monitor Weather Radio headquarters. And we are actually pretty excited to let you know that, hey, it looks like we got what we need to do. Anyhow, alright, well, the time is 9:27 a.m. here on the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network. Getting close to time for the warning to expire. I'm sorry I was really quiet, but I had to think about something, and I had to listen to something that my producer was saying. So, evidently, it's looking like we got... The hurricane's been cleared up. The tornadoes have cleared up and moved out. The severe thunderstorm warning has been expired already, so the time is now 9:28 a.m. here on the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network, station KBB 85, and it's looking like we are about to just cancel the warning early. If the situation keeps getting better, we might cancel the warning early. But the National Weather Service, it's up to them to decide if they want us to cancel it early or if they just want to keep it there, which we're just going to keep it there for our sake. So I think we are going to go ahead and... Yep, it is officially 9:29 a.m. I think we're going to go ahead and wait a little bit and expire the warning here in just a minute. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and, when all this is said and done, this audio module is going to be at least an hour to 2 hours long. But, yeah, oh well. Okay, so, yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and, yeah, it is officially 9:30 a.m. now. The warning, the tornado warning and the severe thunderstorm warning, everything has expired. So we're going to issue an all clear message for the Briefland area. Thank you very much for complying with the emergency alert system during this time. Please stand by for the message. All clear. All clear. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Wheelchair Island government. The situation that was taking place in Briefland has been cleared. All warnings have expired, and you are now safe to return to the area. However, allow for time for construction crews to rebuild and clean up the damage that was caused by Hurricane Mouse Poo. Thank you all for complying with the emergency alert system, and thank you all for your cooperation. This is the Baby Monitor Weather Radio Network, station KBB 85, and we will continue, or we will play one last song before we end our broadcast. This next song is called Say Something by TG World TV.
Hey, yeah, let's go. It's the drill, get it. Squad, round one. Hey, I see you talking next to hard like you really on some. Boy, stop all of the acting, you ain't really on none. Got my name in your mouth like you really do something. If you really thought that like that, homie, come and shoot some. Shoot some, shoot some. Come and shoot some. Boy, you finish just the right bitch.
don't get it like that. I ain't Facebook dissing, I ain't with the Twitter beefing, I ain't even with the tweeting, I don't type or none of that. If you really want some problems, I catch you where you sleeping, I'll pull up where you working, yeah, I do all of that. You talking extra hard like you really on something. Boy, stop all of that acting, you ain't even know nothing. Stop my name in your mouth like you finna do something. If you really bout that life on me, then come and shoot something. Shoot something, come and shoot something. So you send the shit to ride, but you ain't never blue nut. Shoot something, come and shoot something. Get that challenge, shoot your face, cause you ready to do something. They call me trail, homie, you a catch bullet shell. Got my name in your mouth, them bullets will never fail. I ain't going and you know it, and I put that on myself. All that snitching, I don't do it, homie, I never tell. I'm like Freddy Krueger, homie, I be in your nightmare. If you clutching and I'm clutching, homie, I don't play for it. It's good, alright, it's whatever on my side. I don't really wanna wish you and anybody could die. I went from the youngest and the dumbest. Everybody talking records, homie, run up and get hit. You know wish I'm chill, you don't want it like this. I see you talking extra hard.